Happy January 10th, y'all! It's been a confusing week. Things are not going so well for me personally, but yeah, we got a lot to talk about, so let's get into it, huh? Shall we? Yeah, so they beat the Puins. So what? So what? They got quicked. The Puins did. Quicked by Jonathan Quick. What a guy he is, that Jonathan Quick. And I was thinking, he kind of looks like a little bit like a leprechaun, doesn't he? You see that? Like a little, I think he's a leprechaun. And then a couple days later, they got spanked by the Capitals, as they rightfully should have, because the Capitals are actually playing well this year, despite being an embarrassingly shit team last year that we swept in the playoffs. Interesting, the turns of fate that happen in the NHL. Yeah, and then a couple days later, we had a triumphant, inspirational victory over the Chicago Blackhawks, the worst team in the entire league. So, not sure how happy I'm supposed to be about that. The answer right now is that I'm not very happy about it. And then what's next? Of course, we have the Dallas game. Yeah, Dallas. We tied it up and everything was going okay, but the thing is that, as my father always said,
a loss is a loss, and a loser is a loser. And that's the, sorry.
And that's the thing, is that they lost, and it doesn't matter how well they tried or whatever. It's really not important. And yeah, that's what he would say to me when we were, playing catch, and I was kind of confused about how, you could lose a game of catch. I mean, it's like I am throwing the ball back, I'm catching the ball, throwing the ball. It doesn't seem like you could lose a game like that, but apparently I did. And so did the Rangers lose their game against the Dallas Stars. Dallas Stars. It was interesting because the Trocheck line was scoring a lot, which I actually texted my dad about, and I was wondering if he thought that was interesting because, I kind of thought he might think that was interesting, and I don't know, he might have texted me back, so let me just check really quick. No, he has not. But I'm sure, at some point when he gets the text, he'll text me back. But yeah, Lafreniere scored twice, his first time in like 15 fucking games or whatever, and Trocheck scored, and it kind of just makes me angry because when they do well, it reminds me of how poorly they've done, and that's going to be a theme throughout this video, so stay tuned. And then, of course, we have the epic victory over the New Jersey Devils. An emotional game, to be sure. Yeah, there was a lot that happened in that game. There was a point when they hit the crossbar, and everyone thought there was a goal, but they actually didn't get a goal, and I actually wrote a song about it. Check it out. They didn't get a goal now. They didn't get a goal now. They didn't get a goal. Pretty good, right? I thought so too. And then, of course, what is a Rangers-Devils game without a goal from Jackass Hughes? Because of course he's gonna score, because he's fucking Jackass Hughes. Check it out. Oh, fuck! This is it, folks! It's over! You saw that? Oh, God! God damn it! Yep, and then, Jasper Bratt, or as I call him, Jasper the Rat, scored another goal. Here it is. Oh, fuck! I told you! Pretty fucking lame. But we actually were able to pull it out in the end. Really surprising to me personally. I was shocked, and check it out. 2-on-1, Riley Smith. Oh, baby! Yeah! Finally! Number one! Yeah! You saw that, motherfucker! You saw that! Yeah! Number one! We're back! That's it! Goodbye, folks! Goodbye! And yes, we were all very excited. I'm sure we all had the same feeling when you hear Sam Rosen Being excited, it brings a tear to your eye and a twinge to your heart. And I understand that completely, okay? I was there in my living room watching it. But the thing is, I had some time to sober up from that crazy victory. And I was thinking about it a little bit. I was turning it around in the wheels of my brain. And I really think we should not get ahead of ourselves here, okay? Let's be reminded of the fact that they are quitters. They are freaks. They are, to quote myself, war criminals on skates. They broke my heart. And if you're a fan of the New York Rangers, they broke your heart too for like 2 months. It's like an abusive relationship, you know, like a relationship with your father. And it's like, you know, even if he says something nice to you at some point, that doesn't mean that you should forget all of the horrible... Sorry. That wasn't him. Anyway, what was I saying? Right. So, and you know what? I am going to do a positive video soon. I am. I have positive feelings somewhere deep down, but I also have a lot of hatred deep down to get off of my soul. So guess what? All you lovely subscribers and viewers are going to be party to that, okay? Because I know that I'm a part of you and you're a part of me, and we're all going to get this shit off our chest together, okay? And that's going to lead me to a little segment that I like to call Defensive Breakdown. So last time I demolished all the forwards, or most of them anyway, in the New York Rangers, but I didn't really talk about the defense, okay? And I think the defense deserves talking about. If you're a Ranger fan like me, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so now it's time. So here we go. We're going to break it all down, starting with Fox. Fantastic Mr. Fox. You know, you score a goal here and there, an empty net goal, and then 1 goal versus the Devils. Like, 2 goals in the season so far. It's almost halfway over. You're the legendary Adam Fox, right? I would love for this segment for me to say, Fox rocks. And there was a time in the season where I would say Fox sucks cocks. But at this point, I really just am gonna call you Mr. Fox, because I'm not convinced either way at this point. So, Mr. Fox. What do we got next up? It's Keandre Miller, or as I like to call him, Keandre Miller. Learn to play hockey, man. I fucking trusted you. I loved you. I look up to you, man. You were fucking the shit. You were so cool. We were all looking forward to you being the best fucking defense guy on the team. And now you fucking suck. Turnovers, giveaways. Can't believe that you're the Keandre Miller that we all believed in at some point. Get the fuck out of here. And up next, we have Ryan Lindgren, or as I like to call him, Ryan, throw him in the bin grin, mate. All right? Because he's a fucking wanker, right? He's an absolute wanker. And in all seriousness, the guy is absolutely terrible, and we all know it. So stop fucking pretending, okay? Seriously. And new guy, Borgen. Will Borgen. Or as I like to call him, Will Boringen. I mean, I don't really know him that well at this point. It's been a couple games or whatever. But, I would love to call him Will Cyborgen, the hockey bot. But he has not proved himself at that level yet, so I cannot, in any good conscience, call him Will Cyborgen. So he's Will Boringen. Right. So next up, we have Uro Vakanainen. And I just want to say that this guy's name looks like something that would come out after me smashing my keyboard against my face over and over, which coincidentally is something I have done multiple times this season while watching the New York Rangers. And finally, we have Braden Schneider. And as I call him, Braden Goodbyder. And yes, I said the same thing about Chris Kreider, Christopher Goodbyder, but the same thing applies. So, fuck you. I would also like to touch on Igor Shesterkin, who I absolutely love. I'm going to buy his jersey soon, and I would like to give him the glory to his name. So, where does this leave us? If this team beats the Golden Shites tomorrow, then I will recant every bad thing I've ever said about them, and I promise you that. but they won't. And I know I said that they wouldn't beat the Boston Bruins last week, but they did. But this time, I mean it. They won't. They will continue to lose. And the people that say otherwise have no truth in their mouths.
Truth in their mouth.
No truth in their mouths. And yeah, and that includes all those Reddit motherfuckers who are trying to silence me still to this day. Unbelievable. I'm giving up on Reddit completely. These guys are fucking lame-o loser nerds, and they can't handle a truth teller like me, like I said before. So I guess I'm going to try a bunch of random Discords or something and just post this video there and see if anyone gives a fuck. All right? And I don't care. I don't care if they do or don't, but someone's going to fucking listen to me, all right, at some point, because I have a lot to say. So my message is that the Rangers have to get it together.
Rangers gotta get it together. The Rangers gotta. Rangers gotta. The Rangers gotta get it together. The Rangers gotta. Rangers gotta. The Rangers gotta get it together. The Rangers gotta get it together.
And they really have to get it together.
Rangers, get your shit together. Rangers, get your shit together. Rangers, get your shit together.
Gotta get it together. Okay? And I encourage all of you not to forget what they did to you this season. I want you to say to them, I loved you, and I looked up to you, and look what you fucking did to me. I didn't deserve this, Dad, all right? I thought you were amazing. I thought you were the world, the king of the world, and you fucking let me down. How could you leave me down like this, Daddy? I loved you. Don't do this to me anymore, please.